Hello, everybody. This is Casey. We're here to do spiritual talk tonight. So, we will talk about Lady Haniel. She's the sixth archangel. We'll talk about her tonight, and we will also start playing around a little bit with power words. Okay, because we're going to start working on the power of the spoken word, how important it is to watch what you're saying. Okay. Well, one came in. So, how is everybody doing tonight? Hi, Kelly. How you doing, hon? I hope you're doing better tonight, hon. Kelly's first one here. Yay! So, that's one of the things we'll talk about. I'm just okay. I'm awesome. Start putting that energy out there, hon. Feel the difference. Close your eyes and feel the difference. Think, I'm okay. And then feel, I'm awesome. And feel the difference in the energy. You guys are sweet too. You guys are awesome. So, how was your week, hun? Everybody's probably busy tonight. Or notifications didn't go out. Anything in particular you want to talk about tonight, hun? I think when I brought up something to the girls, uh, we're trying to simplify the cutting cords process. So we have like a list one and list two now to try to like lighter stuff, heavier stuff. Does that make sense? And just to call up the list and rather than naming everything should speed things up a lot. Oh, don't I know, hun? So, what are you watching on social media? I have stopped listening to readings because they're all saying the same thing. And it's like, okay, that's just setting up an expectation that's not going to happen. So I think these power words, start looking at the words. If you start looking at what the words are, stereo app, yeah. If you start looking at the words, look at the energy on them, okay? Start looking at some of that negative self-talk. Yeah, but close your eyes and try that. Feel the energy between I'm okay and I'm awesome. And see if you feel an energy shift. And are you grounded, hon? That's the thing. Yeah. If you ground yourself, that should help with your energy. Oh, and I need to do this. Hold on. Get a little bit of rose essential oil. Oh, that smells so good. Put it in a bottle with some water and then spray yourself every day. That projects love. Don't just go outside because you're not going to be outside all the time. Just visualize your feet turning into roots and going to the center of the earth. Mother Earth's very healing. Is she allergic to the true essential oils, hon? Hey Tracy, how you doing tonight? So my friend in Cheyenne has a sister that's allergic to everything. Yeah, yeah. She she orders stuff and then she tests it on her sister to see if it makes her sick or not, and then she uses it in healing. You can even get some rose petals, hun. Soak them in some oil. Make your own essential oil. Yeah. Put some rose petals in oil for about 2 weeks. Shake it a couple times here and there. And then you can take some of that and put it into water and spray it. The rose raises your vibration. Do you know how to muscle test or use a pendulum, Kelly? Because you may want to touch her and muscle test each brand and see something that she may not react. So there's a good possibility. Make sure you get a good name brand rose, essential oil rose, okay? You don't want none of this stuff that you could buy at Walmart. You don't want none of the stuff you can buy at Walmart. You want a good quality rose oil. And like I said, you get a spray bottle and then put some water in it and put the essential oil in it. And then if you do that every day for 30 days, you'll have guys coming out of the woodwork. I keep forgetting to do it. It draws in the guys. Yeah. Well, then make your own, hun. Go for it. Go for it. I ordered a whole bag because they told me to do it as a rose bath. Okay. You put a bunch of rose petals in the bathtub. So I had ordered a big old bag, and but the bathtub I have it's smaller than a normal bathtub, and the drains broke on it and stuff. So I decided that I was going to do it as an oil. But they did that every day for 30 days, and their guys were following them around. The men in their life were following them around and saying, "What's different? What's different?" They couldn't leave them alone. Um. Okay. Sometimes I use almond oil. Sometimes I use grapeseed oil. They're gentle on the skin, but yeah, almond oil, jojoba. What else? It just depends. You yeah, if you get the liquid coconut oil, yeah, that would work. Castor oil. I don't know about that, girl. You're funny, Star. How's Tracy tonight? And how's Star tonight? And there's another person here too. How's everybody doing tonight? Castor oil only for essential oils? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to give you the same lecture I just gave Kelly. Okay, Tracy, close your eyes. And I want you to tell yourself, okay, I'm okay. And then I want you to Shift that to I'm awesome and feel the shift in energy. Feel the shift in energy. Because we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to give you guys some homework to do on power words. We're not going to talk about it a lot tonight, but I'm going to give you guys some homework to do on power words, okay? Because if you look at words like wisdom, angel, thank you, love, gratitude, happy, yeah. Negative words. Satan, you're stupid. You fool. You make me sick. Hate. Over my head. Bogged down. I can't do it. I'm angry. Those are all negative words. Those are going to bring down your vibration, okay? So, like I said, look at the energy of I'm okay versus I'm awesome. Look at the energy versus hate versus love. Notice the difference in energy there. Like somebody said, I'm swamped. Okay, that's like a stuck energy versus intention. There's a big difference there. Okay. Words can be uplifting. When you use a word, you invoke that energy. Tracy, have you tried some of the cutting cord stuff for healing the heart? Okay, I would work on I would okay. So we're trying to simplify things. We've simplified the lighter things. They're still heavy, but the lighter things into list 1 and the heavier things into list 2. Okay, so that encompasses a whole lot of stuff. But I would, if you want to be specific for the heart, what I did to clear this lung stuff was if you look at, okay, so love could be a broken heart. What are some of the other sayings? I'm trying to think. So every lifetime that you have had a broken heart, been stabbed in the heart, had trauma to the heart, had illnesses in the heart, you want to clear all that stuff. Where's that book? What does Louise Hay say about heart? But look at what the word you say. Like, oh, I have a broken heart. Well, what is that putting out to the universe for your actual physical heart, you know? Good for you. See, I think you guys are awesome because you use all the tools that you can. Okay, so the heart represents the center of love and security. Okay, another thing to clear, hon, is lack of joy. I have lost all the joy in my heart. I have put money or position over my heart. Yeah, see, now I get down here, it says same thing. Squeezing all the joy out of the heart, long-standing emotional problems, lack of joy, hardening of the heart. I've hardened my heart against you. That is an old time expression. Okay? Strain on your heart, stress on your heart. A couple weeks, hon. A couple weeks. Of course, I haven't had a fly in here all day, and now that I'm starting the live, I have a fly. How you doing, Alban? Okay, Tracy, put that statement. Okay, let me see. Universe, show me the limiting points of view I have around love. Universe, show me the limiting points of view I have around my heart. Universe, show me the limiting points of view, period. Ask questions. Hey, Spirit Monkey, how are you tonight? I'm checking in to see what you guys are saying. We're talking about power words a little bit tonight. We're going to give you guys a little bit of homework. I think he. Okay, I'm not doing readings tonight, hun, but I don't think he's going to call for a while. If he does, I get the number 6. Whether it's 6 days, 6 weeks, or 6 months, I don't know. Does that make sense, hun? Uh-oh, what's going on, Spirit Monkey? Okay, so what kind of energy does a fly on the wall bring up? Okay, so Spirit Monkey, that statement, oh, I'm battening down the hatches for some rough times ahead. I want you to feel the energy around that statement versus, oh, I'm awesome. Feel the difference in that. So, Tracy, I'm going to suggest you have a positive word every morning when you get up. Universe, show me the limiting points of view I have around this battle that I've been in for 9 years. I love everybody too. Sometimes, okay. It should be. It's like, Tracy, when you find the queen bee. Okay, you've got this big old nest with thousands and thousands and thousands of bees that go out and fly all over. But when you find that queen bee, when you find that main statement, okay, when you find that main statement, it's going to take, the queen bee flies off and all the bees fly off with her. When you find that queen bee statement and you release that, you're going to have a huge release. Kelly, did you try getting up in the morning and finding 3 things about yourself you love every day for 3 weeks? Something different? That's number 1, because we're taught that this is a statement for you guys. To love yourself is vanity. If I love myself, I'm vain. Try clearing some of those. Try clearing some statements. I'm telling you, I need a book on metaphors. I really do. I think the book was like $30. But we need to go back and look at those old metaphors. Those are all programming. And it is. And this is, yes, we can send some positive healing to energy to Holland. Yeah. So start, put up some of your metaphors. Somebody might resonate with them. Like I tell you guys some of the basics, like money's the root of all evil. If it's evil, why does the church want it? Okay, it's better to give than it is to receive. How can the universe give to you if you don't know how to receive? I was working with somebody about that today. She says, wow, because I pulled a card for her, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. And I told her, well, the universe is offering you something, but you're not sure if you want it. But it made sense when we talked a little bit. It's better to you're not open to receiving. I know. I know. Well, if the money's so evil, why does the church want it in the first place? It's a programming for us to give our money to the churches. I love myself even if no one else does right now. That's a good one. But okay, but I would, if you're having heart problems, if you're working on your heart, I have no joy. I'm not happy. I have no love. Okay. Those are affirmation stars. I'm talking about metaphors, the old sayings like feeling in the blue. You can't judge a book by its cover. I don't know why that one popped up. Feeling blue. No, self love's not vanity. Okay, Kelly, I kind of switch it around because everybody's got a different point of view. To me, it's the universe, source, spirit, God, the creator, the great spirit, the universe. To me, are all one. It's just different names for the one. Does that make sense, hon? You wrote it on Facebook today. Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with calling it, hon, because some people call it God. Some people get offended when I say God. So I either say source or universe most of the time, you know? I know, all band, but I need like 1,200 more hours. We've reached 1,000 people, but I need 1,200 more hours in order to get to the super chat, hun. Yeah, my parents did not have much, so I won't either. So, how many of you watched your parents make $40,000 a year and you don't let yourself make much more than that? Hold on. My son-in-law's in surgery. Hello? How did it go? They're going to keep him all night? Oh, I bet he was happy to hear that. No, I bet he's not. I know. Yeah, well, I'll do as much healing work as I can that he will accept. But he's got to do a lot of it himself and he's not open to it. So, but I'll do what I can. Okay. Love you too. Bye. Sorry, guys. So I know all, man. So I do PayPal, I do Cash App, and I do Venmo. But at this point in time, we're not. We've got about 1,000 hours watched in the last 3 weeks, I think. You know, so it's yeah, 12,000, because we you have to have 4,000 watched hours. I have like 3775 or something like that. I'm trying to think of. So here's a metaphor for you. How many of you resonate with this one? You're not to be seen or heard. You have no value. Okay? You're no good. You'll never be anything. You'll never amount to anything. Those are those are power words also. Universe, show me all the infinite ways that I can create my life. Oh, that would help, Spirit Monkey. That's what I'm doing. I'm kind of picking a 6 hour one and running it all day while I'm cleaning or whatever. And you know what? At this point, Alban, when the time's right, the super chat will be there. Yeah, but just think about all those old statements that people have told you. I don't remember what it was my mom told me, something that upset me so much. I was probably about 6. And I remember telling her, I hate you. She didn't want kids anyway. She was, I was not to be seen or heard. So that was a big one for me growing up, was not to be seen or heard. Exactly, Star. And that's a program. That's something we all need to clear. Obviously, you didn't. Yeah. Or like I said, you'll never amount to nothing. And how many, like I said, what I was starting to say when she called, how many of us don't let ourselves make much more than what our parents made? That is like a generational attachment there. And that's one of the things that comes down through the DNA. I need to reword that. Generational. Okay, where's my. Where is it? Hey, Jason, how are you tonight? Where's my list? Oh. Yes, generational. That's list one. The universe knows. So we're trying to simplify things. Okay, Kelly, we'll be here, hon. So we're talking about power words right now. So, like positive words, said and feel good. What does that feel like? And then think bad. Okay. Feel black. Feel white. Think of wisdom versus you're stupid. Think of angel versus devil. Thank you versus, I don't know. You make me sick. Love versus hate. Gratitude versus anger. Happy versus sad. Feel the differences in the energies. And think of the word, and it was interesting because this word, she says, think of the word swamped. Okay? It like closes everything in on you, okay? And then think of the word intention. I don't know why she picked the word intention. And feel the difference in the energies there. And Jason, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about I'm okay versus I am awesome. Feel the difference in the energy. Okay? Words can be uplifting. When you use a word, you invoke that energy and can use that energy immediately. Yes, all is fair in love and war. How much, yeah, how much does that cause heart problems too? Okay, another one, stabbed in the back. Cool, Jason. How many of us have had somebody stab us in the back? Or just said, yeah, I think this person stabbed me in the back. I think he has 3 sons, don't you, Jason? Jason and Monkey. Oh, if Jason and Spirit Monkey sit down to have some conversations, that would be interesting. That's why I tried to connect them. Maybe they could learn some things from each other. Three sons and 2 daughters. Yep. I knew there was a daughter in the equation. Yes, the fly on the wall. I should look at this book and see if we can come up with some metaphors. But, think about these things. This is why I have you clear these things. I have one person that comes in and does nothing but positive affirmations. But the thing is, you've got to clear that negative stuff first. In a lot of instances, not all of them. Well, how about this? You can't speak up for yourself? Nobody loves me. Let's see. You don't take care of yourself. How many people have told you that? How about the like you should be scared? Social beliefs. You can't be yourself. You'll scare them off. I know, but that's part of the process, Tracy. You use whatever techniques work. And this is what gets me is I had to get totally fed up this last time. Oh yeah, you can't live without me. That's huge. Okay. I had to get so totally fed up with that pneumonia this last time. I said, this is BS. I'm going to clear lifetimes of grief because lungs represent grief. And I thought, what else is associated with lungs? I said, okay, maybe I've drowned in several lifetimes also. Yeah, I'm getting better and better every day. So I went and cleared lifetimes of grief and lifetimes of drowning, lifetimes of being stabbed in the heart or stabbed in the lungs, any drama to the heart or the lungs. And it's opened up a whole new level to this doing the chords, you know. Nobody cares about me. Okay? How many people need to clear that? I'm not good enough. What's the use? How many of us has said that? What's the use? I have a lack of joy. I have no joy in my life. I can't stand up for myself. I am not good enough. So this is kind of something I touched on with somebody today. I'm scared to reach out to this person. Okay, hold on, Tracy. We'll talk about that in a minute, okay? She's afraid to move out to this person because she's afraid of rejection. I told her, I said, I want you to think about this, okay? I want you to think about this. What is worse, reaching out to this person and finding out that they're not interested and healing quickly from that and moving on, or walking around having that what if energy in your field all the time? What if this would happen? What if that? The what if is terrible to live with. Okay. I don't trust myself. I don't trust the process of life. I don't feel anything. How many times have we said that? How much does that close down the heart? Grief. Okay, so what I did for the grief, hun, grief settles in the lungs. Okay, grief settles in the lungs, hun. Bitterness is in the gallbladder. Anger is in the liver. I'm just giving you some examples of things, okay? So what I did, hun, was I did the cord cutting. Okay, I visualized the body. I asked for all cords through all lifetimes, dimensions, realities, known, unknown, above, below, around and through, inside and out, through all levels, okay, to be dissolved by my personal healing team. And then when it's I ask it to be neutralized first. Sorry, I need to write this stuff down. Ask them to neutralize all that grief. I also ask them to neutralize all lifetimes, dimensions, realities to where I have drowned or had any trauma to the lungs or illnesses to the lungs, okay? I ask them also to neutralize all that. And then when those are all neutralized, I ask them to dissolve them, send them back to source for healing. Happy Friday, Casey. How you doing tonight, hon? Guess who fasted for 5 days? Woohoo! She healed it. But we can work on that tonight if you want, Tracy, if you want some help with that. Yeah. Ask for grief around this relationship through all lifetimes, dimensions, reality, existences, known and unknown, throughout all existences, for all those chords to come up. It can be specifically with that one person if you want. Okay? But we if you bring it up, don't let me forget, hon. We can work on that tonight, okay? If you want to do that. Are you asking me, Star? My lungs are, it's huge difference. I feel better now than I have for the last year. You guys have seen me struggling for the last year with health problems. It started with the smoke last year. And I think that was also affecting my kidneys because if you don't get enough oxygen, then your kidneys start having problems. And then your heart starts having problems. I've been struggling for a year now. And I'm just said I'm done with this. I'm done with it. So we we just have to get to a point and be open to working on it, you know? How was your fast for 5 days, Casey? Yes. What kind of fast were you doing, hon? What kind of fast are you doing, Casey? Stupid fly. I went to work at the food bank today and they told me, "You're losing so much weight." I haven't. Oh, water fast. Yeah. So, Tracy, can you make a list of everything you want to clear tonight? Everything is better. Yeah, you have more energy and everything, huh, hon? That's awesome, hon. Because you're getting rid of all those toxins. 2 weeks. Did you hear me, Tracy? Make a list of things you want to clear tonight, hon. If it's something specific like the grief, yeah. I'm excited for you, Casey. 7 days. Ugh. I need to do a 7 day just vegetables. One freaking fly. And I only get a fly when I do lives now. You have to be careful how fast you release toxins, hon, because that can make you sick. I can't do water, hon, but I can do maybe a liquid diet with you, hon. So I already have problems with lack of acid in my stomach, so drinking a lot of water would push that lack of acid. Salt water? Yeah, I can't have a lot of salt because of my kidneys. And apple cider vinegar, yeah. See, look at how positive and upbeat Casey is all the time. So we're talking about positive words tonight, okay? She always comes in, she's awesome, she's positive. This girl is a mover and shaker. She manifests everything that she wants. Everything. We all need to get to that level. Okay. Somebody wants to come on, and they don't know how to get here. Okay. So I gave everybody some homework to work on their words, okay? Yes. And that's what I was suggesting. If you get up every morning and think a positive word for the day, it'll bring in that energy all day. Yes. So maybe when teardrops comes in, we'll work on the Archangel. Because she wanted to hear it. Yeah. Well, she's probably got things going on, huh? So, Tracy, you want to work on that now, hon? Did you make a list of things you want to work on, hon? And she, yeah, yeah. Words can be uplifting. When you use a word, you invoke that energy and use that energy immediately, says the Gemini. Yeah. So everybody's got some homework, you know, like people are coming in and saying, I'm okay. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes. I want you to visualize I am okay versus I am awesome. Yeah. And we'll do that a little bit every week. I need to find the other book though, The Power of the Spoken Words, because there are some words that it goes in specifically to words you don't want to say. Yeah, and Star's been bringing it up too. Yeah. I was telling him tonight, I'm awesome. I'm getting better and better every day in every way, you know? Yeah. Casey's our little ray of sunshine. She spreads light through the whole room. Tracy, are you here? Or you want to do that later? Okay. Homework. That's awesome, Casey. I'm going to have to print that up. She sent me a list of positive words. Yeah. So, and isn't it interesting that we're talking about that tonight? Okay. And people are telling you during the week not to not to tap into those old that negative thinking, that negative energy, those old metaphors. So, Spirit Monkey, start asking the universe some questions around that situation. What else is possible here? What can be better than this situation? What do I need to learn around this situation? What am I not willing to be and see? Yeah. Yeah, that's Casey's favorite. What grand and glorious adventure can we create together, universe? Yeah. I'll print up this list that Casey sent me and we'll talk about that too next week or after Sunday. Yes. Thank you for contributing that, hon. Leon's coming over Monday. Okay, where is it? I need to send this to myself. That linger. It sounds like, yeah, you're going to have to cook for yourself, Leon. That's funny. Just give it a couple days break, hon. Because with Leon there, that's going to tempt you. Oh, that's funny. You funny star. Okay. It's good that he's starting to figure it out, hon. But you know what, Casey? It's different when he's not around. It's going to be hard for you. Oh, he just wants to drive your car, huh? How's the cleanup in your area, hon? Tracy, are you back? And Jay and Spirit Monkey, put that worry into a bubble and give it to an angel, like you said. Have you done that? Have you done that, hon? Wow. Might shift the energy, Spirit Monkey. Give it to an angel and then ask some questions around the situation. Yeah. Don't limit what's going on in your life, hon. Don't, because if you're worried about something, you're putting out negative energy too. 2 years ago, 2 summers ago, in fact, 2 years ago, August, we went back to Iowa for family reunion, and they had the Missouri River flood. The Missouri River flooded so much. Okay, there's like it's almost like a barrier along the highway going north and south along the Kansas Nebraska border. The water was so high that it was breaching that barrier. I mean, it was a pretty high hill, and it was flooding all the towns. So many towns were flooded, and so many farms destroyed. They don't think they'll ever come back, ever. And the government didn't want to do anything about it. So, yeah. So my heart and prayers and my intention for healing goes out to all of them. All of them. And a lot of those people, the farms had been in their families for generations. Yeah. Tracy, are you back? We have a watcher. Well, don't forget that my name comes in on that too, hon. You know how to look, don't you? The three dots next to top chat, and then it says participants. So it says Jason, me, Casey, Spirit Monkey, and Star. So that would be 5 people. Sometimes it shows me, sometimes it doesn't. Kelly said she'd be back. Tracy, I hope she's writing up a list of things she wants to let go of. You know. Oh, they left. They left. You sent me another picture, hon? Oh. Oh my gosh. And that's still water that's there? Let me see if I can show everybody. Gosh, that's through the whole first level of bleachers. Let's see if you guys can see it. Okay? This is a stadium. And that's water, brown water in the bottom, almost covering the whole first level of bleachers. Yeah, that's crazy. And it's going to take weeks. Yeah, weeks. And and Star and I had wrote up a list of an intention we put out there for healing for Afghanistan, but we should write that up for everybody here too. Our intention to send out healing and for Mother Earth. I don't know where that paper went. And yet there's no climate change. This is becoming more and more and more of an occurrence all the time. Yeah. So my focus is on just sending healing to the energy, awakening. Yeah. Awakening around religious matters and freedom, healing for all the people, and protection for all the people, and lots of love. So that's my intention. But when you get two or more together in my name, you know, that creates a powerful intention. And you know, people are it's coming more and more. I'm getting bombarded with people feeling helpless. If people would educate themselves, okay, our founding fathers gave us tools. And this blows my mind that the media is not even talking about it. Our founding fathers gave us the Convention of States. Look it up. Okay? The Convention of States is a way to put the federal government in check. We just have to get on our own legislatures. You're funny. Yeah. Casey's fasting channel. Yes. Oh. Ask her if she's a mind reader. Okay, Kelly, that's something to clear. I give up. I want you to feel the energy of that versus I give up versus I am moving forward. I am successful. Pay attention to the energy, hon. And if she's sarcastically joking back at you, that's a reflection of her, hon. Okay? Don't let her do that to you, hon. Yeah. Yep, that's all her. You're trying to communicate with her and she's blocking it, you know? And people that do that, okay, people that do that have a lot of insecurities, Kelly. Of course she's going to make it her fault because she's insecure. That's a reflection of who she is. That's a reflection of how she's feeling. Don't let her put that on you. Just, you could put up a mirror. As soon as she does something like that, put up a mirror to send it back to her. You know, and somebody threw something at me the other day, Kelly. They told me that I have a tendency to be controlling. I was kind of hurt at first. And then I had to sit down and think, wait a minute. This person says this, that, and that, and he's the same type person, okay? Makes everything a joke and then just says I'm joking, you know? It could be a form of gaslighting, but it's a form of their own insecurities, okay? And this person told me I was being controlling, and I had to think about that. What would he perceive as controlling? But what I do, I have, just like I do on here, I have a tendency to share things, and it's I want you to be open and receptive to learning different things. You don't have to do it. You just have to hear what I'm saying. That seed might plant, it might grow, it may not grow. But so he perceives my trying to help as a form of being controlling. Okay? Okay, Kelly, try putting up a mirror between you and her, reflecting back to her. Every time she does that, send it back with love. Okay? Send it back to her with love. Maybe she'll start being aware of it, okay? Or just to, I would put a mirror up. Just put a mirror that, okay, ask the universe whenever she gives a sarcastic comment to you like that, for this mirror to instantaneously appear and reflect the energy back at her. It might, and you could do like Kelly, like Casey says also, you know, it's a trust issue, but at the same time, she needs to be aware of what she's doing, hun. That might be a good idea too, Star. We'll be here, Jason. You know we're not going anywhere for a while. Yeah. You know, hun, she may not even be aware that she's doing it. Have you talked to her about it? She may not even be aware that she's doing that. But those people, ah, okay. You know what, hun? My oldest son is an Aries. He's a know it all Aries. Yeah. Well, she's the big sister. She's going to know better. But like I said, hun, she may not even be aware that she's doing that. You might tell her, "Can I sit down and talk to you about something?" And point out to her um, that she does that. Your brother's an Aries. Yeah, my son is a know-it-all Aries. He is, and I have a know-it-all Pisces too. So, so my okay. Everybody should pick a word for the year. Every birthday, you should pick a word for the year. Okay. My word for this year was untamed. I may keep that for next year too. I like that energy, untamed. No, but but Spirit Monkey, he did make me stop. Sometimes people point out something to you. Sometimes it'll make you stop and reevaluate things. But then my what came up for me was, okay, why am I taking this on? I have to consider the source. I said, remember your teachings. You tell everybody else this. Use your own tools. Success. Good. Yes. That's a good one. So the words have power, you know? Sit down and think the difference between hate and love and feel the energy difference. Have any of you read any of Emoto's books on the messages from water? It makes never wanting. I know it makes you. I I would put up a shield between you, and it could be a mirror, it could be a shield. Okay, I would put up a bubble of protection between you and ask for that blue light of protection from Archangel Michael and his legions to deflect back any words that are harmful to you instead of using the mirror, hon. She needs to be aware of what she's doing. And I'm telling you, girl, it's a sense of insecurity. And just talk to her in a loving way. Are you aware that you do this? Just ask her that. Are you aware? Don't say you do this. Say, are you aware? Because as soon as you say you do this, it the defense mechanisms go up. No, she doesn't believe in energy, but you know, um, but you do. You know it exists. But I think if it hit her in the face a few times, she'd start being a little bit aware of it. You know, I had somebody that I was working with a couple years ago. She told you you were rude. Well, she's the one being rude for not laughing at her joke. Oh my gosh. So I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh, I'll think of it. So when you talk about free, okay, so this lady at one of the psychic fairs does these beautiful paintings. So she was there for the fair Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is Sunday afternoon. My youngest daughter and I are at the fair. She's got this beautiful painting up here of a dragon eye, and it says free. I turned around and told my daughter, "Look at that beautiful painting. It's free." She goes, "Oh, I want it." And the lady gave her the painting. She goes, "This is a lesson on people being open to receive." Okay? She says, "I've been here all weekend and nobody has seen it or said anything." It's been up here for 3 days. But like I said, hon, a lot of times when people are doing that, they're not aware that they're even doing that. You can choose to talk to her about it in a loving way, or you could just send it back to her. If you keep that mirror, ask for a flexible mirror that will move with wherever she is around you and deflecting her energy back when she sends something back. Spirit monkey's in England, hun, but you guys should be in similar time zones or very close to it. Yeah. She may not even aware be she may not be aware that she's even hurting your feelings by being like that. She may not be aware that she hurts people's feelings like that. But like I said, don't say you do this. Say, are you aware? Okay. Okay. Jason, what time is it there? Spirit Monkey, what time is it there? My son he found out I had a TikTok. I haven't done anything with it yet. I might do pick a card every day for everybody just to start getting some subscribers. Yeah. Yeah. But don't directly confront her. Kind of be nice about it. 11:29. Yeah. What time is it there in England right now? Spirit Monkey, 3 a.m. and 11:29 a.m. Saturday. And it's 8 o'clock here. Are you trying to say what's wrong with you, Kelly? 3 a.m. Wow, I didn't think that was much. I thought you guys were pretty much lined up in the world. Wrong. There's nothing wrong with you, Kelly, except that you're taking on everybody else's energy, hon. There's nothing wrong with you. We just have a tendency to take on everybody else's stuff, you know? Hi, Mary. Howdy, howdy, hi, hi. So put that in the bubble, hon. What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. No, there's nothing wrong with you. And don't apologize. There's nothing wrong with you, and there's no reason to apologize. We are having a conversation. Yes, breathe. Send her energy back, hun. I think in this instant, because I don't like people. I don't. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you earlier. Okay, so I was working with somebody, and somebody was sending some energy at her. Okay, so she sent it back with love and consciousness. And this person said, "What the heck?" They weren't, it's like, oh, I didn't even know you were aware that I was sending this energy to you. They were blown away. They felt that love and consciousness come back to them. They were shocked. Sometimes we have to do that. But then other people, it depends on the person. Okay. The other person may think that when you're sending their own energy back to them, they may perceive you as attacking them. But it's their own energy. So I have a tendency to send it back to the universe for healing. But sometimes people need to be aware of what they're doing. If you don't want to do it verbally, hun, then do it energetically. You know? Hey, Divine. But when she's doing that, that's a reflection of her and her insecurities. Because that's one of the things I've tried to do is walk through life and not hurt anybody, you know? And this guy probably wasn't open to receiving, and for somebody to give something to him, it's like, wow. How you doing, Divine? Tell us how you're doing, hon. But you're just okay. So next time she says that, so me trying to communicate with you is giving you attitude. Older child. So block her energy. Put that mirror up that's going to move to whatever direction she is and send that energy back to her. Okay, so Divine, if you have lack of energy, sometimes you need to fill the body up with that golden energy again and expand it out, clearing all the energy that's not yours. That should help. Mary did that today. That's a lesson we all need to remember. And Mary pointed out something interesting to me that I wasn't aware of. When you bring in that golden energy from the Great Spirit, it also clears and aligns your chakras. So yeah, she made me aware. Yes. So just when you get tired like that, just go in and clear your energy like that, hon. I know she's your sister, hon, and it's going to be painful when she does stuff like that. But she's throwing off her insecurities onto you. You know, my sisters were 13 and 15 years older than me. Hi, teardrops. Yeah. Now my Kindle is updating. So Kelly, start asking some questions. What else is possible here? They are taking applications for subsidized housing here in Colorado, and you can apply from out of state too. I did a rewind in my journey the day when you healed me, and I was in retro space. Uh huh. Oh, I'm sorry you don't have a relationship with her, Jason. But just keep, if you keep bringing in that golden honey color energy and expanding it out to clear anything that comes in. Yeah. So you may want to talk to Mary because she's clearing out stuff, okay? And she had a lot of past stuff come up also like that. She's having the same thing happen. Uh huh. You know what, Kelly? You can always come in here and we'll tell you how awesome you are and send you all kinds of virtual hugs. But you can try. Okay, just ask the universe what else is possible here. What can be better than this? But I Kelly, if you contact me on email, I can give you that link for that. And you can't have a business in subsidized housing, not even. Oh, you live in England. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, New England. But they are taking applications from out of state. And they do a lottery. So you guys are releasing stuff. I start yawning when you guys are releasing. Was in a journey where I was blocked. Came out of it visiting my soulmate. During that journey of meeting, I came across a few people. Just give it time. Like I keep telling you, divine universe, everything you want in a relationship, start looking at for in yourself first. Okay? The more you work on you, finding your own love, your own compassion, gentleness, your own emotional availability, then you're clearing it for him and you're clearing it for other people also. that are on the same vibration level as you are, okay? Thousands of people. So when you're working on healing yourself, you're not just healing yourself, you're healing the energy for lots of other people. You're funny, Star. Group hugs. Honey, we will always have your back on here, okay? So that's if you, yeah, group hug. Look at that. How cool. Okay, but Jason, that's when you, but see, maybe you needed to meet now in order to trigger the healing process that you, more healing for yourself, and she needs to go within and start finding herself, okay? And that's a good state to be, divine universe, you know? When you find that within yourself, and when you are comfortable with yourself being alone, okay, that's huge. That's huge. You have to be comfortable with yourself before you can be comfortable with anybody else. I know, Jason, and I keep telling everybody. People come in and say, like somebody come in the other night says, "This is, I'm sure this is my twin flame," and we all went, "Oh, we're hoping not for you." She probably thought, "What the heck?" No, twin flame journeys are not fun, and they're not fun for a reason, to trigger the healing process. Okay? Yeah. That poor girl probably thought we were something. Oh no, we're hoping it's not a twin flame for you. We want you to be happy. You're welcome, hon. You got my email, don't you, Kelly? I know that I can't think of her name. Yang Chi was going to try to come on tonight. Yang Chi was going to try to come on because she messaged me. She's going through a lot. You know what, hon? Pay it forward. You don't owe us anything. Pay it forward. How do you change the world? One person at a time. If we can find your truth, clarity, the love within yourself, finding peace, okay, that is what I want to see. Pay it forward. Yeah, she's been messaging me. She's studying hard. She's going through a lot. She just lost somebody. I started, my original email was rainbowsong@mailtosky.com. I've had that email for 30 years. I used to come home every day and there'd be rainbows over my house. Every day there'd be a rainbow over my house. Ah. So when we went to name the streets, we named the street Rainbow Circle and Morning Sky because the morning skies were just incredible out there. And one of my friends taught me kahuna healing. It's called rainbow healing. She taught me that because she says, I think that because everything in my life was rainbow song. And She says, I think that's a message for me to teach you the kahuna healing. She taught my youngest son too. So rainbows are a symbol of hope, hon. They're a symbol of hope. And Jason, you've got to step back. You've got to stay away from her. And she needs to figure it out for herself. You can't go in and do the work for her. That's just going to trigger her. Okay? It's just going to trigger her on. She's got to figure it out. She's got to do the work for herself. And butterflies. Yeah. But so what part where are you in your life cycle right now? Are you in the egg stage? The very beginning? Let me get that book. It's right here. Okay, let me find it. Because if you're seeing a lot of butterflies, okay. The egg stage, okay. The nucleus, the seed of your idea, project, or activity. Allow its medicine to interact with the concept of your enterprise. It will suggest the value of the inner core of your plan. Is it the medicine that is needed at the place or time? And where's the other one? Butterfly. Where are you? We'll connect the two of them. So it's the seed of the idea, and also that's why I ask you guys, what stage of life do you think you're in? Okay, is it a thought or an idea? The larva stage, do I need to make a decision? Okay, and this says the larva card is about early doing. What needs to be done? How will it be done? In the pragmatic world, who will take responsibility for this? Just as a butterfly egg first grows into a growing, struggling caterpillar, this is the medicine of the larva card. Will the energies be great enough to overcome the obstacle? The caterpillar sheds its skin many times during its growth. Will the many egos involved in your project or activity shed skin in order to facilitate achievement? And then the cocoon stage. Am I developing, doing something to make my idea reality? Speaks of higher purpose. It is where the highest transformation takes place. Much as when transformation begins inside the cocoon and a beautiful butterfly soon emerges. In viewing this card, it is good to ask yourself why you have joined the activity or project you are considering. Was it to serve the Great Spirit in the tribe, or was it to serve yourself? If your activity or project was simply self-serving, it will all in probability backfire on you. Not the self, but the family, the clan, the people, and the Great Spirit are to be served. In the North card, the butterfly card, am I sharing my completed ideas? It is likely to tell you if the Great Spirit has walked hand in hand with you in your project. Look to the card to see what sort of rewards are to be gained. Will financial rewards be yours? It may seem odd to you to look to the north, the spirit, for this answer. But as every medicine person will point out to you, matter follows vision and spirit. It is the law. This is the card. This card is the place of manifestation. You love how you say that and one drops off? Yeah. So we need to finish up the Archangel tonight. I was waiting for teardrops to come in, but then my candle started rebooting also. yeah, downloading new programming. Of course. So that's something to look at too, you know. But just remember that twin flames are here not only to trigger each other to learn things, but also to clear the energy on the planet also, hon. You know? Oh, come on. Does that make sense, hon? Okay, so we need to talk about Lady Haniel. She's the sixth, I think the sixth archangel. Okay? Feminine archangel. So she's the magical Archea Haniel. Think of her as being the angelic high priestess of a sacred feminine mystery school. Don't we all need to tap into that? She carries within her all of the lost wisdom of the old ways from the times of the past, when women knew they were magical creatures and openly celebrated their divinity. She's fresh, edgy, and exciting to be around. The name Haniel means grace, which is the feminine quality of compassion, humility, and trust. She can help you to develop these virtues with the power and grace. You'll learn to glide through life like a beautiful swan, appearing posed on the exterior, even if your feet are paddling away for dear life you, beneath the water. She's the angel of illusions and can help you see right through people of low integrity and dishonesty. Lady Haniel is the angel of all things associated with feminine energy, such as intuition, the moon, magic, emotions, nurturing, birthing, shedding, and creating her earthly roles that I'm highlighting within this book, including teaching dreamtime skills such as lucid dreaming, reigniting you into women's wisdom and showing you how to cycle with the moon. She's very connected to the unicorns, and it's likely she'll be accompanied by at least one when she comes through. Interesting how many people that have dreams about a woman with a unicorn this week, okay? If my clients have needed cleansing on a really deep level, then the unicorns in her service have helped this out by using their third eye spiral horn of light to blitz through stubborn, dense energy, transforming down to the cellular structure of one's makeup. She's very calming to be around, but as she's so closely connected to the moon and the elements of water, don't be surprised if unexpressed emotions come to the surface when you're working with her. You may find your energy purges through the shedding of gentle tears, but she'll remain with you when you're feeling down or depressed. You'll always feel relieved, lighter, and clearer if this occurs. Lady Haniel will hold you in a compassionate embrace and allow you to express your true feelings in a place free from judgment. She reminds us that it's better out than in. And this is what it kind of reminds me of too, as yeah, instead of holding it in and dealing with what if, why not take a chance and see? You may end up gloriously happy, you know? It comes as no surprise that in the tarot she's represented by the moon card. She's the queen of the night, and illuminates things that we prefer to avoid looking at. She's the angel to call upon when you doubt a person's loyalty or are feeling suspicious. She'll bring all frenemies and deceptive people to light. Well, we're here to support you, Spirit Monkey. Yeah. Better out than in. Yeah. Okay, she can help you with developing intuition, guiding you through shadow work, clearing menstrual issues, weeding out liars, uncovering the truth, cleansing and balancing your emotions, understanding your own cycles, developing a rhythm with the universe, creating ceremonies, manifesting wishes, conjuring magic, banishing negative energy, increasing self empowerment, healing the sacral chakra, activating the causal chakra, meeting your unicorn, hosting women's gatherings, banishing insomnia. Deja vu. Okay, her number vibration is 10, the number that signifies new beginnings on the horizon, as well as the endings and completions of cycles. Lady Haniel's animals are wolves and swans. Wolves are the animal totem of the moon and of the pack, our tribe. Swans represent her purity, connection to water, and her grace. Her etheric companion is the unicorn. I should do some unicorn paintings. I have 2 swan paintings. You may feel emotions rise to the surface when she's close by. Tears of joy are often common. You may notice an increase in your intuition and may experience very vivid dreams after calling her in. Yeah, where's the wolfie? Yeah. You have a good night, Casey. Okay. Her flowers and moonflowers and evening primrose, flowers that choose to face the light even when they're in the dark. Archangel Haniel is the angel of the moon. As we know, the moon has a massive influence upon our personal and collective energies. We've all heard the stories of people losing it during a full moon, hence the word lunatic. You also may have been cautioned that results can take time when the moon is void of course. With our lives being so closely affected by the influence of the moon, it makes perfect sense that familiarizing yourself with her cycle would be of great benefit, even an ally to you. By consciously aligning with your energy or menstrual cycle with the phases of the moon, you gain additional opportunities to better understand and know yourself. You discover where your perfect window of timing lies to plant, pause, reap, or end. Lady Haniel urges you to grab your diary, Google the current moon phase, and map out these optimal timings for you as an individual. For example, I'd never begin a new diet regime 2 days before my moon time or on the cusp of a full moon. This is because it would potentially be setting myself up for failure, as during these periods my emotions are heightened, making me more inclined to give in to comfort food. I hope that's not what Casey's going to do this weekend with Leo there. The optimal time for me to embark on a detox would be either the onset of the new moon or just after my moon time. And we just had a new moon, so that was effective for her. When I have energy that's more vibrant and I'm mentally ready for a challenge, there's a perfect time for everything. You probably already know that placing your crystals out under a full moon will charge them up with beams of energy. But have you tried moon bathing yourself? It's really simple and really magical. You can make a moon tea too. I was taught to make a moon tea instead of a sun tea. It's a moon tea with lemon balm. You set it out, you put lemon balm in a sun tea jar and you put it out on a full moon. During the next full moon, take a yoga mat outside and wrap up warm. If the moon is visible, lie back and face her. If not, use your imagination. Visualize silver light streaming down into your body and filling you with her wisdom from head to toe. This process will supercharge your intuition and connect you more deeply to your mystical side. You can also use the light from the full moon as an opportunity to make some moonshine water. Moon blessed water that you can use to sprinkle about over your crystals or over your altar, or even to drink to make a toast at the end of the ceremony or ritual. To make your moonshine, use a glass jug and fill it with spring water. Leave it on a window ledge or outside if you're brave enough. On the night of the full moon or day either side, remember to set an intention by placing your hands over the water. Let's see, what else? She sometimes works with Lady Hope. They're both keepers of different aspects of women's wisdom. As I mentioned earlier, Lady Haniel helps women with menstrual issues, where Lady Hope will offer support around fertility and pregnancy. Lady Haniel is also a ceremonialist. She rejoices when we mark the change in seasons, when we're initiated into rites of passage, a lovely tradition that's been lost among the modernization of the ages. As a woman, your first rite of passage is marked by the first menstrual cycle. The wise woman, the crones, those who honor the magic and mystery, not just in women but in life itself, would be the ones to initiate girls into womanhood. They did this with celebratory rituals and anointment. In some traditions, a woman would be initiated into the red tent, a place where she would rest and scry for visions and guidance when the veils between the worlds were almost thin. He'll take a few bottles. White lightning. Moonshine. You're funny, Star. Lady Haniel points out the importance of honoring your body through rites of passage. She says that in our process of evolution and change, rites help us to accept who and where we are. It helps us to embrace our purpose. A woman initiated into the motherhood rites finds it much easier to let go of her career to embrace this stage in her life, pregnancy, because she knows it's temporary. She feels as though she has permission to focus on her current purpose of raising a child without having to excel in work at the same time. Another aspect of change we've been conditioned to fear is aging. We're taught to try to delay this process of evolving into our wise woman self, the most revered aspect of womanhood in ancient traditions. But what if instead of feeling depressed about the arrival of gray hairs, we welcomed them? How liberating would it feel if rather than dyeing your hair, you showed off your silver locks that have been moonstruck with the wisdom of the grandmothers? So, Teardrops, Star, Jason, Spirit Monkey's still here, right? That's 4 people. And then me, that would make 5. Okay, so the 4 rites of passage for women are maidenhood, motherhood, enchantress, and the crone. Because the priestesses and white women had to go underground, as women, we now find ourselves with no heritage. Unless you're exceptionally lucky, you probably have no elders bestowing you with their ancestral wisdom or to look up for guidance. However, your circumstances can still enable you to reclaim these teachings. The angels can be your guides, as they have been for me. Hi, Austin. We're the generation who is instigating massive change. We're the founders of a new golden heritage that will serve our daughters to ensure that they're empowered with the wisdom that we never received. If this kind of talk gives you goosebumps, if it ignites a fire in your soul, then get to know Lady Haniel. She'll draw back the timeline so you can access all the knowledge that by birthright is yours. Lady Haniel draws like-minded women together to educate and empower one another. She oversees development circles and moon lodges. She loves watching us mending our broken bonds and recreating our sisterhood. That's what we're doing here, but it's sister and brotherhood. If you've been alone in your journey so far or are seeking more from your current circles, call in Lady Haniel to align with your spiritual tribe. Now, her counterpart is Archangel Nathaniel. They are closely connected with nature, but whereas Lady Haniel is the angel of above, the moon, Nathaniel is the angel of below, the earth. She shows us how to tune into our watery feelings, and Archangel Nathaniel will help us to clear them as we pull them from our thoughts and release or cleanse them using our bodies. Good, Austin. These angels are keepers of the light, blue diamond ray. This fragment of God's light can be used to connect us to all of the moons of the universe. Their etheric portal is located at the Pyramid of the Moon in Mexico. Archangel Nathaniel is one of the lesser known archangels, although he's becoming increasingly more popular on Earth because of the growing mass awareness of the law of attraction. His name, meaning gift of God or God has given, demonstrates his ability to find the gifts and blessings in all things. It reminds me of Casey. He's one of the angels who can help you to attract opportunities, to bring more abundance into your life, and to feel happy and grateful for what you already have. He'll help you to manifest whatever you need to enable you to complete your life's mission. He may also offer you insight into the next phase of your purpose. Hear that, everybody? Ask him. Okay. He has an affinity with water, such an affinity with water that he's one of the archangels who has teams of angels who reside by waterfalls and wishing wells. They wait for us to share our dreams and to hear our prayers. He also watches over and guides the Brotherhood of Light, the masculine counterpart to the Sisterhood of the Rose. He helps men to express their emotions and encourages them to develop their feminine virtues. You can pray to Archangel Nathaniel if you're worried about a son or brother who's experiencing pressures or who's heavily subscribed to unrealistic expectations of what to do and how to be a man. He takes a particular shine to the single fathers, care providers, and those mentally injured fighting in the service of others. Under the law of grace, it only takes a prayer from a loved one to allow Archangel Nathaniel to help our men who suffer in silence, to find a shoulder to cry on. Together, our archangels Nathaniel given and Haniel grace become God has given grace. So her crystals are moonstones, rainbow moonstones, selenite, labradorite, opal, amethyst, and celestite. And that, yeah, looks like that's. Oh, and she helps with lucid dreaming. It's the ability to be conscious within a dream. It's the ultimate spiritual playground that can have healing benefits. To be attained from consciously exploring the non-physical dream world. It's different from astral travel, as you can astral travel without being aware of doing so. To remember the journey, you need to remember lucent. During dream time, we all travel to other dimensions and journey through other realms. This isn't unique to those on the path. On our nighttime travels, we acquire spiritual knowledge from teachers, ascended masters, ancestors, guides, and star beings. And we can visit the archangels to receive their wisdom. It's like going to university all of your life and never once applying the knowledge. Potentially, you could be wasting spiritual intelligence by not tapping into it. If you've never mastered the art of lucid dreaming, that's okay. You can still access data from silent meditations, but I'm starting to do that. Yeah. Ask Lady Haniel to accompany you on your journeys. Should protect you and help you to develop the practice, as it takes patience to develop. It doesn't usually come overnight. Yeah. So that's our sixth feminine archangel. Okay. So has anything shifted and changed in time, Austin? Yeah. We're going to get through these feminine archangels. We need to get through them. I think I'm starting to do lucid dreaming. Like I said, I was talking to somebody and very much aware when the twin flame popped in. And I was aware that I was dreaming. So that's starting to lucid dreaming. Still December, hon? Yeah. You do that a lot? Yeah, that just seems to be something new for me. I mean, I've been aware of dreams of walking along tables and tables of food. And I asked what the celebration was, and they said, "Well, we're all going to have dinner with the Christ." I don't know what's going on, but I have huge, huge, huge bruises on my ankles and have no idea what I did to them. And that takes me back to when you become a spiritual threat, when you reach certain levels, you become a threat and you get attacked spiritually. And I have no idea why I have these huge bruises on my ankles. So I don't know. I need to ask about that. 9 people. Come in and join us. Tracy, are you back? Austin, Jason, me, Star, and Teardrops. And Spirit Monkey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2 people. Darlene. Darlene's here. That makes 8. Hey, Darlene. So if you want to go back in, and I'd say the last 20 minutes we've been talking about the 6th feminine archangel. If you want to go back and listen to that, Darlene, we're going to get through these archangels. And we've been talking about power words. So how are you tonight, Darlene? Oh, you're going to go Spirit Monkey? Okay, have an awesome night, hon. Well, you know what, hon? By sitting down and talking to him and showing him everything that you have planned, that you've got a budget, everything, it shows your maturity, Austin. And Spirit Monkey, we're going to send some love and consciousness your way, okay? Love and healing. Some good vibes for you, okay, hon? Yeah, he's tired. You too, hon. Oh, look at this girl. Look at this girl. You got a date at 11:30 at night? Wow. So, Darlene, okay, do you have any kind of rose essential oil? Put it in a spray bottle with some water and spray it all over you. Yeah. When I went down to Phoenix, gas is like 289 in Phoenix right now. Okay. And here it's like 346 difference in taxes. Yeah, you picked up on that 2-star kind of got a date. Girl, you need to get some rose essential oil and get a spray bottle, put some water in it with some um, the rose essential oil in it and start spraying it on you. It's 306 there. Yeah, 379 in Utah. Yeah. State taxes make a huge difference. Yeah. Yeah, I started having problems with my car, and I told my son, "Do you have problems with Costco gas? Because it's cheaper at Costco." He goes, "Nope." So he went in and changed my spark plugs. 2 of my spark plugs weren't even screwed in, but I'm still having problems off and on, so I need to take it in. I wanted to do a couple more trips. Darlene, is that a limiting belief? Answer that. Is that a limiting belief? Or what else is possible here? Ask yourself, Darlene. Yes, cough, cough. That's a limiting belief. Okay? Put that in the bubble, hun. Don't limit what can happen between you guys. Don't limit it. Things, energy, people shift and change all the time, hun. Do not put that limiting belief out there. You're taking that 9.5 hour drive up there. Reframe that statement, Austin, please. Okay, but I would still clear it, hun, because that may put up limiting beliefs with other people too, okay? Expect the unexpected, yes. Austin, reframe that. I'm taking a 9.5 hour drive up there at move out day. Reword that a little different, hon. You're taking the drive up there on the day that you're going to move? Is that what you're saying? Are you driving your car, or are you getting like a car with a little trailer to take all your stuff? Yes. Are you renting a little trailer to take all your stuff on? Move in day. Okay. Are you going to pull a trailer with your car? Or are you going to rent a truck and pull your car? So we can send protective energy that day. I'm excited for you. Taking your car along with someone else driving. You could have just towed your car, you know. I'm excited for you, Austin. You are so ready for this, hun. You are so ready for this change. I am so excited for you. And I'm glad your parents are on board now because I know that's kind of been playing on your mind a little bit. I'm sure you're going to do well out there, hun. I'm glad they're letting you transfer too, but that gives you more options when you get up there to explore things, like your little metaphysical shop and doing, your astrological and tarot readings there. I would check into some of the little fairs that go on also to get yourself known because I really think you could do well down there, hon. You know? Who's got the runny nose? Hippie fest. All of a sudden, I have a runny nose. Your allergies. Yeah. And you said you'd be close to the mountains too. Whole new exploration of the world out there for you. I was working with somebody the other night and we were clearing stuff on her and I got so sick to my stomach. And then she tells me afterwards, after we finished the call, she tells me later that I was tapping into her health problems. Yeah. So, Austin, we were talking about power words. Okay. So, so watch what you're saying. You know, hey Judy, how you doing, hun? But the power words. Have any of you read Emoto's book on messages from water? Have any of you read that book? Have any of you looked at any of those pictures? Absolutely fascinating. Because the water picks up the energy, the intent of the words. Look into Emoto's research. They do touch on him in the movie What the Bleep Do We Know? Yeah. It's Messages from Water. Fascinating book. I'm doing better, hon. Okay, so what Emoto did, okay, is he took water from the most polluted lake in the world, took a drop of it, tried to freeze it. It would not freeze. It formed this distorted, ugly color, right? He took the same water, had a Buddhist monk pray over it, froze it, and it formed a beautiful crystal. Oh. Yeah, messages from water. So he took love. It formed a beautiful, beautiful crystal. He put hate on another bottle. It wouldn't form a crystal. Okay. He did anger, it wouldn't form a crystal. He did happy, it formed a beautiful crystal. What I thought was interesting is he put love in 7 different languages, and they formed a very, very similar crystal. That doesn't happen in nature. Every snowflake is different, but these formed a it had a basic form to it. It was just absolutely fascinating. No matter what language it was, okay, love formed a very, very beautiful crystal, very similar crystals to each other. So, what I did to my son one time, I kept telling him that heavy metal music is bad for you. No, well, I like it. I like it. I said, fine. Come here. Let me muscle test you. So we did yeah. What's a yes? What's a no? Okay. So I said, put that CD up against your chest, and we'll see if that energy is bad for you. And his arm goes, and he goes, no. He must have been about 12, 11 or 12 at the time. He was so unhappy with me. But the same with the words. Feel hate and then feel love. Notice the difference between them. Okay. Uh, wisdom, you're stupid. Thank you. Oh hell no, I'm not gonna say thank you for that. Love, actually, instead of hate, I would say love and fear. Okay. Gratitude, nah. I'm yeah. Happy, angry. Happy, sad. Okay. So this is your homework for the week. I want you guys to play with some words, opposite words. I want you to feel. I want you to feel the difference in the energy in the words. Okay. I just had a filling put in my teeth, Jason. It is so sensitive. He says it may take up to a month for that nerve to calm down. But if it doesn't, they're going to have to go in and do a root canal and put in a crown so I can sympathize. And what's funny is I can usually stay calm and cool when they are doing work on my teeth. I was in a panic this time. And I have no idea why. I had to, I had to focus on my breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Darlene, you know what? I'm excited for you to get out, hun. I'm excited for you to be able to get out. That's good for you. I'm going to meet Em tomorrow after she gets her hair done. So we'll go do lunch or late lunch or early dinner or something tomorrow. She's going to let me know. But I'm happy you're getting out and doing things, hon. Who knows? Maybe this friend will introduce you to somebody. Ah, Emma's an awesome lady. Very, very wise woman. Ah, yeah. You may be out doing stuff, hun, but how many people outside your family are you out doing things with? Hmm? Expand your horizons. I've been trying to do that, but at the same time, I wear my mask everywhere I go. I talked to I had to go in yesterday for my B12 shots, and the doctor says he has been swamped. He usually sees 15 to 18 people a day. He's seeing 30 to 40 people a day now because people have been exposed. They're not feeling well, you know. So, but yet they don't want to wear the masks. My mask says Colorado. I have one that has pink and purple on it, and I have another one that has blues and purples on it, and they both say Colorado. Seems like that's all I've been wearing lately is purple and blue. I don't know what happened to all my teal colored shirts. I've been going through my stuff and getting rid of stuff because a lot of things don't fit me anymore, and I'm giving them to my oldest daughter. But I used to wear teal and purple all the time. Cool. I color coordinate everything, girl. I think that's part of being a Libra. You could wear it like a scarf. Aren't you starting to come into to spring down there right now, Jason? I'm so glad you're saying that, Darlene. I'm so glad you're doing that. Jace, oh, Austin, you're growing your hair out? How does that feel, hun? Yeah. So, you know, September is the last of summer. Um, it should be cooling down a little, but it was interesting the last few nights, there's been no breeze coming through the house, and I don't have air conditioning. But last night, I put a fan facing out, and I didn't open the window in the opposite room, but I have a window crack down here downstairs. It started pulling up all that energy, all that cool air from downstairs here, cooled the whole house. I said, damn, how come I didn't know this before? I slept like a baby. Just curled up under them blankets and slept like a baby. Yeah. You feel more like yourself, hon? I'm glad. You know, play around, do what's right for you, Austin. Australia gets hot, hon. Look at all the fires that they had last year, too. Yeah, so we're going into fall. They should be going into spring right now. Good for you, Austin. You know, some of the Wiccans have a saying, do what you will, but harm none, you know. But that is kind of basically saying the same thing. You got to find out who you are once you get out from everybody else's programs, you know. Phoenix gets hot like that too, Jason. It's where my daughter's living right now. But when it was interesting because when I was down there, there was a lot of rain. Yeah, be a wolf amongst the sheep. Just don't attack the sheep. Oh, everybody got on quiet on me. Anybody want to talk about anything tonight? It looks like Tracy never came back. We said we'd do some work for her. But maybe she's just not ready. Let me see if she's messaged. And like I said, Yang Chi was trying to be here tonight, so. Nope. So somebody posted on here the other night, on the live. She says, "Do not get caught up in New Age stuff. You have to find your way to Jesus." And I thought, this stuff's older than Jesus. Ugh. Hanging your dirty laundry for everybody to see, Jason. Okay, so that's something. So that's something else. Okay. Oh, how many of us are afraid to hang our dirty laundry out for everybody to see? That's a metaphor too. You're so wonderful, Star. Talk away. I have a whole okay, so the before the bubble technique, when my kids were littler, probably about, gosh, 15 years ago, my friend taught him a technique called the what is it called? Well, anyway, you use eye movements to clear statements. Okay. Okay, so I'm not pulling any cards tonight, Mary. Okay? We're just doing spiritual talk. But these were eye movements. And what they do is you clear out one statement at a time. And again, um, like I was saying, that is one statement at a time. And when you find that queen bee, when you find that core statement of everything, it takes thousands and thousands of statements with you. But it's time. The bubble is so much faster. But warning key corrections is what it's called. Carrie Underwood's Dirty Laundry. Okay. So when Janet taught my kids how to do the warning key correction, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. First thing my kids started clearing was statements their teachers had told them. Was that not, to me, that was eye opening. I'm trusting these people to teach my children, you know, to teach my children. What are they programming my children with? You know, I know they were going in clearing things like, you don't know nothing. You know, you're never going to learn this. You know, all kinds of things like that. I They cleared all kinds of stuff. And my son learned well. Okay, my grandson is in kindergarten now. He teaches him to do everything with no limitations. You know, he lets him have his little accidents and stuff. Not nothing that would hurt him. You know, but learning experiences, testing those boundaries without putting any limitations on him, but trying to teach him safely, right? This kid's turning out to be a super child. He just played his first soccer game. This kid had that ball all over the field and had goal after goal after goal because he's not being taught any limitations. No limitations. He can't tell. He's not telling him you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, just being a guiding parent, because that's what kids do. They are here to test the boundaries to find what is acceptable and not acceptable. Yeah. And my granddaughter, my daughter-in-law keeps calling her the little demon. This girl, whatever Gabriel never thought of, this girl thinks of. This girl's a thinker. She's so funny. You can see them little wheels in her head turning on how to do this and how to do that. Just, these kids are amazing. Absolutely amazing. So they're trying to, to guide them on what is safe and not safe and what they can do and not do without verbalizing it. Yes. No limits. There's a song. Yeah. Kelly, you're back. Yeah. And Gabriel is awesome at everything he does. But for some reason, when those kids hit a certain age, I'm telling you, they're living on a vortex. When those kids hit a certain age, they start seeing spirits. They start seeing spirits in that house. And the little girl doesn't even talk, and she was telling my son, look, Daddy, over there. This girl doesn't even talk. She was pointing to the corner in the ceiling. But he understands the importance of not setting limitations. And I watch my son-in-law and my daughter. My son-in-law picks up the baby and tells her, no, you can't do that. That's not cute. Oh, you can't do that. That's not cute. Okay. In about 10 years, I'll be helping her clear that. You know? Okay, maybe we need to wrap it up for tonight because everybody's quiet tonight. You were singing it. Star is a singer and a songwriter. She's awesome. Maybe she's just tired tonight, huh? You have an awesome time tonight, Darlene. Have fun. You're gonna go to bed too, Kelly? Yeah. You're just hanging your washing. I'm so happy for you making change in Austin. And you'll be moving north. Okay? Let me see if this book talks about a little bit about the north direction. Okay, so when you move different directions, it means different things. So the north is the place of wisdom and knowing. It's the direction of spirit, okay? Therefore, if you are looking outside for answers, this area nudges you into following your intuition to find your wisdom within yourself. Okay? What else? Yeah. I have to find my books on the Native American stuff, but each direction has different meanings. The north is spirit. If you move south, it move. Oh, I forgot all those teachings because I don't use them all the time. Yeah. So yeah, you're learning more wisdom and connecting more to spirit by moving up north, hon. Does that make sense? I have to find the pathways. But you might Google the north direction on the medicine wheel and what it represents, hon. Yeah. Kelly, did you want to talk about anything else tonight? Did you want to work on clearing anything? I know Tracy wanted to clear some stuff and then she left, so no, I haven't had a chance to look at spirit babies. I was going to look at it the other day. Like I said, I went in and mopped the kitchen floor, cleaned all the kitchen, everything. Looked at that stupid little valve on the washer and thought, I should clean that. And then didn't clean it, and then it flooded the whole kitchen. Oh. So I spent hours cleaning up water. Okay, so the Native Americans have what they call a medicine wheel. Okay, each one north, south, west, east. Each direction means something, and there's lessons and teachings within this medicine wheel. I need to find that book. I'll look tomorrow. Medicine wheel. But each direction, okay, they're wisdom teachings, okay? Medicine wheel. And in most tribes, okay, in most tribes, they're black, yellow, red, and white. Those are the four colors of the races of the earth. Okay? Ah, see, we were talking about butterfly. That's a message. So, what we were talking about butterfly earlier, Jason. So, the medicine wheel is there for balance. And there's teachings, like I said, in each direction and stuff. And I'll bet you anything, it's that some of my tarot cards talks about some of this stuff too. Let me see if I can find the other book. Probably upstairs. I think that one's probably upstairs, but it gives more of a teaching of what the different directions of the medicine wheel. Okay, so what kind of stuff do you want to clear, Kelly? Uh, Medicine wheel in the 4 directions. Let me find that. Austin, are you still here? So the stages of life: birth, youth, adult, elder, or death. Seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. Everything's 4. Spiritual, emotional, intellectual, physical. Fire, air, water, earth. Eagle, bear, wolf, buffalo. Tobacco, sweetgrass, sage, cedar. Let's see. Talks about the plants, the communities. What else? It's not going to let me find it easily. Okay, let me Google it different. Meaning of the North. Yeah, most, like I said, most tribes is black, white, red, and yellow. Some of the others have kind of differentiated a little bit, but those, like I said, that represents the. What the heck? Oh, of course. I must not be supposed to do that tonight. Okay, I'll look for information. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Kelly, close your eyes. Okay. Visualize your body in front of you. Spin it around. I want you to call in your personal healing team. Ask them to highlight any cords through any lifetimes, dimensions, realities, existences known and unknown. Any cords attached to low self. Okay. List 1. Anything on list 1 that is attached to low self-worth. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. Okay. Ask for those cords to be highlighted red. Make sure you spin your body around all over. And if you don't see colors, hun, just ask your healing team to do the work for you, okay? So we're going to ask your healing team to neutralize them above, infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, inside and out. Okay, your guide, you know what, hon? Your guides are always going to hear me, but you're doing the healing work, not me. Okay. So they can hear me. Okay, so let's try this again, hon. Yeah. So call your healing team in. This is not just your guides. This is your angels, everything. Ask for your healing team. And if you can't remember everything I'm saying, just say everything that she said. They'll know. You never ruin it, hon. You probably cleared more stuff than you thought, okay? So, but you can visualize your body, okay? I can guide you through it. You never ruin anything, hon. Okay? That's a self-esteem problem. So visualize your body, call in your healing team. Okay? Kelly is asking to work with her healing team to clear anything on list 1 that pertains to low self-worth. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. Okay? I can't do it. What else? Anything like that. So through Kelly, we are asking you to highlight all those subconscious patterns as red so she could see them. Okay? List 1. And tell me if you see any red cords, hon. Just if you get stressed, just take a deep breath, blow it out, hon. They hear us. You can do this at the same time, Mary. This is not just limited to one person doing this, okay? So let me know, Kelly, if you see any red cords. One in the solar plexus, in the back, okay. Do you see a bunch of little ones all over? The root, yeah. So in other words, there's a lot of cords. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through this. I asked my healing team to dissolve, not to dissolve. I asked my healing team to neutralize all these connections. I'm going to say connections because it's more than just cords, okay? All these connections. Yeah, I corrected myself. Okay, to low self-esteem, not feeling good enough, not being enough. That's okay, hon. I'm asking my healing team to neutralize all the cords. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. I'll never be enough. I can't do it. Okay. Okay. So you want to neutralize them. We're like 2 hours, 30 minutes into this if you have to come back, okay? You're going to neutralize them infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out. Once they are neutralized, ask your healing team to dissolve them, send them back to the universe for healing. And let me know when they're gone, hon. So you have a cat, Judy? Or a dog? I thought that was so funny the other night because Jack says, I feel like I went into an alternative universe. All I need to do is see Tinkerbell. And I picked up Tinky and I said, oh, we got Tinkerbell right here. Okay, the root was blue. Okay. So I would go in and ask that one. Okay. Ask that blue one if it's of your highest good. If it's not of your highest good, ask it to turn red. It highlighted for a reason, hun. It may be hiding under the blue. Ask that cord, if you are not of my highest good, turn red. Okay, did it turn red, hun? Or did it stay blue? It highlighted for a reason, okay? Now, if it highlighted red, ask your healing team to neutralize it. It's both? Okay, yeah. It's probably tied in with something else, okay? Clear them both colors, okay? Ask your healing team to neutralize it infinite miles above. It's a fake. I keep thinking it's kind of a stealth cord. Okay. Infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out. And when it's neutralized, ask your healing team to dissolve it and send it back to the universe for healing. Yeah, because usually when they show up, okay, when you ask about cords that are not of your highest good, that are related to something specific, and another color comes up, the other color is trying to hide it. Let me know when they're gone, hun. Yeah. Okay, now I want you to look at your body, spin it around. Okay. Do you see any other cords anywhere in the body? Make sure you look at your back, your head, your hands, your feet, the front, everything. Scan all your body and see if there's any cords, okay? Right. Just make sure there's no more cords. Ask your healing team if there's any other cords that you need to be aware of. And highlight them red. Any other cord? She's got one in her chest. Do you see anything in your chest, hun? Let's see if she picks up on it. You feel it? Yeah. See, I think Kelly's carrying grief too. It's not just Tracy. I think it's Kelly too. Yeah. Pay attention to those feelings. Some people don't see things. Some people feel things. Do you feel any place else in your body where there may be cords attached? Because Star can feel them. Sometimes she can't see them, but she can feel them. Okay. So ask your healing team to neutralize it. Infinite miles above, infinite miles below. Yeah. Neutralize it. Healing team, neutralize it. Infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out. Yeah. So now that it's neutralized, ask your healing team to dissolve it. Send it back to the universe for healing. Let me know when they're gone, hun. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, girls, you pick up anything else? Kelly, I actually think that you doing this the other night was not a screw up. The universe, your healing team knows your intentions. I think it probably cleared a lot of stuff the other night and you weren't even aware of it. We just needed to do a little bit of a cleanup. Okay, so close your eyes. The universe does not like a void. The universe will try to fill in anything where there's a void. So what we're going to do is we're going to call in the golden light of the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Okay. I want you to bring in this golden honey color energy through the top of your head and fill your whole body in with that golden honey color light. Okay. Mary, you still here? Because you're doubting yourself. That's why, hon. Okay. That's when the bubble ticking. Okay. But we need to clear in that. We need to clear in. We need to fill in everything that you just cleared with that golden honey color energy. Okay. So let me know when you feel your body in with that golden honey color energy. Mary, okay, ask for anything from list 1 or list 2 that is not of your highest good to be highlighted red. And like I said, Kelly, let me know when you fill your body up with that golden honey colored energy. Okay, so I want you to expand that energy out, pushing out all the energy, the residue that is left, filling in everything that's been cleared. Okay, push out all the residue of everything you've cleared out and everything that's not cleared that can leave. Okay, expand it out about 6 inches from the body. You're going to see a bunch of stuff floating around the outside of that gold energy, okay? Let me know if you see it. You can expand it out real fast if you want. Okay, expand that golden energy out, pushing out all the residue of everything that you have cleared. No. Expand out that gold silver light past your body, pushing out everything that's not yours. Let me put it that way. Visualize that gold white energy pushing out everything out of your body that is not yours, and you will see a bunch of stuff floating around the outside. It's like a bunch of space junk floating outside your energetic field now. Do you see it? Well, okay. Since you're not seeing a lot of things, do you feel things floating around outside your energetic field, Kelly? Okay. Teardrops, do you feel anything else? And Star, do you feel anything else on Mary? Kelly, all that stuff that's floating around, whether you could see it or feel it, tell it to go home, hun. Tell it to go home. Star, are you here? Okay. Tell him to go home, Mary. She's clear now? Mary's clear now? Okay, you don't. Okay, so we know you were having trouble seeing some things. Do you feel it outside your energy field, Kelly? Do you feel? Actually, it doesn't even matter. Okay, you've expanded that energy out. It doesn't matter if you see it. Just tell it. Just tell it to go home. Everything that you pushed out that is not yours, tell it to go home. Okay, so Mary, 2 things did not go home. Okay. And let me know after you tell it to go home, Kelly. Tell me how you're doing. And Mary, okay, let's do it again. Okay, go home. Okay, is Mary's like on the right hand side of the head, Star? Okay, so you're feeling something on your back, hon? Do you feel something on your back, Kelly? And your crown chakra. Okay, let's go in and clear it again, hon. Okay. Okay. Okay, so both of you, again, you don't have to see it. The only reason I have you see the colors is because I want you to be aware that they're there. Okay, you really don't have to see them. That's okay, teardrops. Okay, so both of you calling your healing team. Ah, okay. Both of you calling your healing team. All the cords that are left that are not of your highest good. Okay, on list 1 and list 2. Okay, for those to be neutralized by your healing team. Infinite miles above, infinite miles below, infinite miles around and through, infinite miles inside and out. Now, it should be neutralized, so ask your healing team to dissolve it, all of it, and send it back to the universe for healing. And you girls let me know when you got that done. You feel better, Kelly? Now, you've cleared stuff, so now you have to fill your body up with that. Both of you fill your body up with that golden honey color energy again. Because you need to feel the voids. Okay, good. Fill your body up with that golden colored energy again. And when you fill it up, expand it out 6 inches beyond your body, pushing out everything that is not yours. And tell it to go home. This seals it, it fills it with the Holy Spirit, the light of the Holy Spirit, and seals it so it can't come back, okay? How do they look, Star? Teardrops? Lots of clearing. Yeah, I think you guys are clear now. But if you guys want to come back in and do it again, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes approximately on the on the time, okay? Kelly, you didn't mess it up the first time, or you would have had a lot more chords this time than you did last. Yeah. Good. Good, Kelly. Good. Now, just make sure you might want to put that golden honey energy in your energetic field every morning, along with some positive words. Again, I want you to, okay, homework. Okay, I want you to play with the words, the positive and negative of the words, so you can feel the difference in energy. Okay. And I want you to fill yourself with that golden honey energy. And I want you to come up with 3 things you love about yourself every morning, something different every day for 3 weeks. Okay? That's your homework. Something different that you love about yourself. You know what, hon? When you find that love within yourself, the comfort within yourself, and not worrying about what other people think, Kelly, okay, then you're going to draw on some more positive people, okay? And there's no accident you found your way here, because we'll love and nurture you and walk you through everything, okay? Yeah. So, any others? Because if not, we'll go ahead and close it up for tonight. You're welcome, Kelly. And honey, you didn't mess it up the first time. Just remember that. Because the universe knows your intent, okay? The universe always knows your intent. And it's going to respond. You just have to be open and receptive to the healing, okay? You have to do the work. We love you, Kelly. You've been coming for quite a while, hon. You know, and if you have some little things that pop up too, hon, use the bubble technique. It's like Mary was working on stuff today, and she said the same thing that I think it was Tracy said. She was doing this work, or was it you, Kelly? Okay, that as you were clearing stuff, other things were popping up that needed because we didn't make it through the whole process. Okay, we did list 1 and list 2 this time. Okay. Oh, group hug. Group hug. But like I said, honey, we need to support each other on this journey because we don't have anybody else. You know? How are we going to change the world if we can't even support each other? You change the world by changing one person at a time. And that's helping you find your own truth and clarity. What happened, Judy? What was your phone doing? What was your phone doing, hon? Oh, I know. Mercury retrograde. Day after my birthday. Oh, oh. You guys are so awesome. So what happened with your phone, Judy? guys are what make the group awesome, you know? Yes, you did the work, hon. If you hadn't put the intent out there to wanting to heal, you know, it wouldn't have did me any good to try to force you to do anything because you wouldn't have accepted it, you know? Yeah. So if you, okay, try this, Judy. Try putting a blue bubble of protection around all your electronics. Yes, you're awesome too. Good for you. Everybody put a blue bubble of protection around all your electronics, your phones, your computers, your appliances, your cars, everything. Okay. That'll help divert some of that energy from Mercury retrograde. Put yourself in a blue bubble. Oh my goodness. You should put yourself in a blue bubble anyway because it also helps to protect you from the radiation in the electronics too. Okay. Put a blue bubble around your wireless internet. Ooh, now that was yawn with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing to the channel. I think one of the things, just give me a couple more weeks. I will, well, actually, I should probably do it the first in order to celebrate hitting 1,000 people. You're going to try a black bubble? Okay, so black can be protection, it can be negativity. Okay. Black is the yet to be manifested. It's not always negative. Okay. Black is, because if you look at the black matter in the universe, they do not understand what the black matter in the universe is. It's the yet to be manifested. It's the energy that is waiting to be created. Okay. So thinking about it like that, black and white are two sides of the same colors. Okay. But I think what I'm going to do for celebration for the hitting 1,000 is I'll probably go in and do readings every night that week, and I'll give some readings away, some full readings away also. And then on Friday night we can do it on StreamYard where we can pass out the code and everybody can and come in and we can talk. Okay, does that sound good? Yeah. But black and white are two sides of the same colors. It's the yet to be manifested. Okay. So don't necessarily, if you wear black all the time, then it's going to turn into something negative, something depressing. But if you use it as a tool, you know, to manifest things, then, or to shift things, then that's different. Well, we never have more than 10 people on Friday nights anyway. You know, we have people come in and out, but you know, we can put it up. We can put it. I'll put it out there that day on the community. Okay, I'll put it out there in the community, and then everybody can click on that to come in. Okay, and we'll do that. Does that sound like a winner? We'll all make our little food and we'll eat it while we're talking. funny. But yeah, like I said, people come in and out. We have 8 people on here now, it says. But people come in and out all the time, so. But we can have okay, so the regulars can be on the StreamYard and the other people can come in on the chat. Okay? And as we have room, they can also come in on the StreamYard too. So we'll just try and have fun and connect, you know? So that will probably be the first week. What day is I think my birthday's on a Tuesday. So let's plan on doing our little party on the 1st. And then the 2nd through the 9th, I will probably go in live every night, okay? That'll be my little thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited. I should be no, but there will be a link that you can click on, okay? I will put it in the community app and send it out October 1st. Divine, you're still here. October 1st, we'll have our party. Okay, I need to write that down. Or I could give it to you. I could give it to you the week before, and then I'll go in and do readings every night as long as my energy holds up. I'm doing better every day. My voice is improving. My energy is improving. So I should be good to go by the 1st, okay? And thank you for hanging in there. I never would have made it through the pneumonia if all of you hadn't been sending me healing energy. StreamYard is it's a program to where we can actually see how I'm talking to you. We can have up to 10 people in there on the screen talking to each other. It works on Google Chrome too. Yeah. So we will be able to talk and interact with up to 10 people, okay? And and if people come in and we have people leave and other people want to come in and talk, we can always give them the link. So, yeah. Oh, girl. Probably about 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. So that'd be fun for me to be able to actually get to talk to you guys rather than you guys just listening to me talk. Everybody can have some input. So I think that'd be fun. I think that would be fun. Okay. Okay. So I think we'll wrap it up for tonight. We're going on 3.5 hours. I'm trying to keep them under 4 hours. And I am a little tired tonight though. But I think we accomplished a lot. We went through one of the Archangels. We talked about everybody's got homework for the power words. Remember, play with the words. Think of love and hate. Feel the difference. Okay. Wisdom, stupidity, gratitude, resistance. Notice the difference between the words, okay? And some of you have homework to start thinking about 3 things that you love about yourself every morning, different things every day, okay? Okay? Good night, Kelly. Good night, everybody. Good night, Divine. Take care of yourself, okay, hon? Let us, if you need anything, you know how to get a hold of us, okay? So everybody have an awesome night. Thank you, Teardrops and Star, for everything you always do. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Okay. So everybody have a good night. I will be back on Sunday night unless something pops up. Yeah. Yeah. Go back and yeah. I think it was a good night. Okay. Everybody have a good night and namaste.